welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you another G.I. Joe, but this time it is
Destro.
So there's a big glare on there. You can see more of me than you can actually him. There you go.
Stand up.
There you go. So, looks like Destro's gonna come with...
He's got an attaché case and...
Ooh, attaché.
A base and a couple of weapons.
Awesome. And he's got the, cartoon, that looks like the, kind of like the original packaging on the front there.
Yeah, this is the G.I. Joe, I believe it's still part of the G.I. Joe Classified line. So it's like the, I think 6 or 7 inch, I can't remember which. But this is the same, packaging and stuff that would have come with the 3.75 inch figures that a lot of us grew up with.
So they just made it in the bigger size. All right, let's turn it around and see. So it's got the little bio or info on Destro on the back, and that's kind of how it was before. You could kind of cut it out.
Yeah, you would cut it down.
And then you could see some of the other awesome figures on the back of the packaging. So that's really cool. I believe we've done a couple of those at least.
Yeah, actually, I think this would be the last one of the figures on the back here, but we've previously done Baroness, Lady J, and Gung Ho.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get Destro out of this packaging and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, and here's Destro out of his packaging. So he does come with the stand. I think you said as much. Now I can't pick it up.
It's the unmovable stand.
Well, try again. Here's the stand. So it does have the Cobra symbol on there, so that's cool. It has 2 pegs, so you can peg him on, and as you can tell, he's standing on his own, and his stand couldn't hardly stand. He also comes with this accessory, which I think is really cool. It opens up. You see all the money. Show me the money. There it is. The money's inside, and then there's the computer. So, wow, that is one fancy briefcase. He's got the Cobra symbol on both sides. So that's cool. They include that. Now for a look at Destro. So he's got the famous silver head, looking like a trophy.
Yes.
And but it looks like black eyebrows, black eyes in there. He does have his necklace, which actually will move around. It's not molded to him, so that's kind of cool. And then his famous collar. And then he's got, looks like some extra
wrist rockets.
Wrist rockets on that arm. Silver gloves. And then he's got his weapon here in this hand. As you can tell, he could actually hold it in either hand, I think. There's his belt. And he's got the other holster here. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of around the backside a little bit. It's attached to his belt. And then he's got the gray boots. Look at that. He's got some style going on his boots. So he is a pretty cool looking Destro.
Yeah, very classic looking figure.
Yes. He's the bad guy. All right. It's like, who you calling bad guy? All right. Go ahead and show off his articulation.
All right, so let's take a look at his articulation. So he's going to have a point at the neck, so he can look side to side. He can look up, and actually, it's kind of hard to tell. They hit it really well, but he actually has his neck. If I can turn this to the side, you can see it better. There's actually a point of articulation at the neck, in addition to at the head. So that way he can still look down and look up, and of course side to side. He has the double butterfly shoulders, so he can have increased range of motion there. So he can pull forward and go all the way back, and of course it will rotate as well as extending. He also has the bicep, if I can hold it still, the bicep swivel, the double elbows. The double elbows and the dual wrists. So they will, if I can, So they will pivot as well as twisting. He has 2 points in the torso, one at the waist, and of course the ab crunch in the mid torso. He has articulation at the hips. They have the drop hips, as you can see, so it will give them increased range of motion. You just kind of pop them back up when you're done. He has the thigh swivel, the double knee, the mid calf or top of the boot, and then the ankle. And the ankle will roll as well as pivoting. So very cool. Awesome to be able to add the classic Destro to the G.I. Joe collection.
Alright, so there's one last look at
classic Destro.
From the G.I. Joe.
Yeah, G.I. Joe Classified series.
Alright, so thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Go, Joe!